Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to sisi, the test server for EVE Online, where CCP is holding another mass test. Only about 150 people are in local here so far. It is a pretty unusual one, of course. This mass test is going to focus on project discovery and on the agency. So definitely rather unusual features to test. We're not going to really stress test the client itself or anything like that. We're going to take a look at those two features and see what happens to the servers when like 100 people try and do this at the same time. Once you're there, please open your project discovery window from the bottom on the new console. So this looks a little bit like a DNA symbol, project discovery, and I ran through the tutorials for project discovery. It is again not easy. Basically the very first examples that they give you are so out of line with what you'll normally get and so easy to detect that it makes you doubt almost everything else. We'll play around with this for 10 minutes or so. If you haven't done the tutorial yet, please run through it quickly. So I'm not going to go into details about project discovery. Personally, I do feel that we will basically need an example video maybe of someone that that actually does this for a living, that actively takes a look at these graphs, and so we can actually disregard this one. This could be the one dip that I'm seeing. Let's see here. Can I put this here? I do like that when you click, you actually set up a planet around that star. That is pretty cool. And other than that, really on this graph, I'm not noticing any substantial or sustained dips that I would say are large enough to probably be a planet. So what we're basically looking for is maybe a pattern like this, but yeah, to 99.72%, very unlikely to be a planet. So I'm really not seeing anything else that could be a planetary transit. Find some planetary transits here, and we can also detrend this, which should maybe give us a better idea of what's happening. And let's take a look at that. There is really, again, nothing that springs out. This could be, but it really doesn't come back over the entire duration. So yeah, that's really all I'm going to find here. So I should like double click that. Nope. How the hell? Yeah, I'm definitely not familiar. So let's get the detrend out. Take another look at this one. God damn it. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can just double click. Nope, get rid of both of them. Thank you. So I think that this could be a planet, and that's really it. And I can press submit on this one. As always, if you find any bugs, please report them. Of course, analysis failed. So basically I should probably have gone with there is probably no orbit here. Let's move on to a next one. So your continued contribution, and I'm with 10 points, so we get apparel and a blueprint copy for a Concorde frigate, pretty cool, and some skins as well. Let's take a look at, ooh, that is pretty noticeable, of course. So you could zoom in on this. That is definitely something right here. Unfortunately, again, I'm not really spotting a pattern. So what you could always do is if you see this come again and again as a pattern, you can of course try and establish a faster orbit that is like within these 20 hours or something like that. If we press detrend, this is still obviously the only massive enough dip, I would say, for an object to be in front of the star, and so we'll go with just that, I think. Let's press submit. Analysis successful. So that is one thing that I don't know, is how does this exactly work? What should I really look for? You know, are these dips here potentially in orbit, or would we say that no, we're not really spotting anything that could be a planetary orbit? So it should be across multiple data points and probably well below the norm. But this for instance seems quite interesting here at the back end. Let's take a quick look at that. This here, you can see that for quite a bit of time we are down a little bit. So let's click here, do a quick detrend, see if we can spot anything. And then can we see something like that happen again, maybe over here? But I'm definitely not seeing a massive pattern here. It's actually here at the tail end though, it does. Very strange. If you have any more general feedback on Project Discovery, we can give that as well. So let's go in for a very close zoom here. And you can see right here again that we are dipping off. So let's maybe get rid of this one and take a look at this one. That could be one, and this could be one as well, I think. Except that it really doesn't dip too much. Let's try to actually think I'm wrong here, but let's do a quick analysis. Take a look at it. No, look, he spots something here that is trending. Really not sure how I'm supposed to find that. But okay, let's continue. Analysis submitted. Let's take a look at this one. Now this is quite a bit more obvious. So you have one here that's a very obvious dip. If you detrend this as well, you can see it very clearly too that this does come back. So this one is pretty easy. You can go like this probably. If you find an orbit that repeats itself, you can then fold this to make sure that you're pretty close to what it's supposed to be. And so around every 2.38 days is probably an orbit. So we can confirm this, that's bound to be correct. And let's press submit. There we go, he agrees with this analysis. Keep one eye on the tab here as well, of course. Total experience 42 until the next rank 1, and so I need rank 10 for the cap, rank 25. All right, so that's how it works. Let's press next. Let's see what they're offering up to us here again. So really weird one. Low luminosity, jumps up all of a sudden and then stays higher with a couple of peaks. So that is obviously, I think, just solar activity or stellar activity, but this is a clear drop. And this one as well. So it could be, let's assume, I read in one of the tutorials as well that if the drops are very similar in magnitude, this is very likely to be an object that that transits twice within this time frame. So it does look a lot like that. So let's press confirm here. And then let's press submit. There we go. Analysis successful. Yeah, it says that that seems right indeed. And not sure how. Well, here you have a progress bar. Let's take a quick look at the redeemable items. I think that was here. Or is it inventory? Yeah, redeem items. So we've got a couple of crates. Let's quickly redeem those, but let's continue for now to take a look at Project Discovery. Take a look at the stress here, 118 local, so quite a bit more. And here once again, I am seeing this sharp drop right here. So if we can press detrend as well, that is obviously a sustained gap here. Something is in front of the star. This could be a gap here as well. So I'm going to gamble here and say that there might be two objects. One here, I'm gonna need a double click. I think that one is wrong, but this one should be correct. So let's take a gamble. Submit. He'll probably not agree with this. Yeah, he doesn't agree with this, but he does agree with this one. Okay, interesting. So this is one thing that they will need to do. I think they did it as well with the previous Project Discovery when it comes to the cells, that they have to give us some baseline rules so that we can do this at least slightly effectively understand a little bit better what we're looking at. So here again, if we can detrend this, it's pretty obvious that we have one object that is passing by decently quickly. We can, I think, make this a little sharper like that. That seems about right. Let's press confirm on that. And then we submit. Should be correct. Yeah, there you go. Very nice. So that's the planet that we're basically creating here. I do find this very, very cool, but I must also admit I don't understand enough of it to be sure that what I'm doing is useful and at least somewhat right. So here, let's see. I would definitely say that this looks like it could be a deep enough dip that is sustained. So we're definitely going to put a planet on this one. And then let's take a look here. That could be something as well. That is probably not low enough. Maybe it's even wrong. So I'm gonna gamble on no transit here. Although this looks slightly interesting, in the grand scheme of things, it hardly shows up. If I detrend, it really doesn't show up anything either. I'm gonna choose no transit. Does he really see that as a repeat? Okay, potentially. All right, big black bars here seem to be something to look forward to, look towards as well, for doing this successfully. What have we got next here? Another pretty weird one. Strong, picking up here in luminosity, staying quite strong. These are almost market charts, so if you like Eve Talk, this could be pretty cool as well. If I detrend this, anything that shows up here? Well, that could be, but I'm really not sure. And I do also wonder, what is it that that gives an indication, or that decides that, yeah, none of this really feels like it could be a planet. So I'm again gonna go with no transit. Not seeing any patterns here. All right, for once, Project Discovery agrees with me. Okay, moving on to the next one. Or I'm guessing that, you know, this means that most people agree with me here. That's how it works with the previous Project Discovery at least. So this is a pretty sharp drop off here. Let's see if we can. It's also very, very erratic. So to call that a transit, I don't think so. Let's detrend this pretty quickly. Then let's see if we can maybe find some bigger dips that come back. It's really not easy. I have to be honest here. This is not easy. You might want to need to do like a little bit of zooming in as well to try and find a pattern for a planet. Don't think that this is anything else right here. So again, nothing really pops out to me, so I'm going to gamble on no transit on this one again. All right, and a new item is available here as well. Okay, I'm going to undock and get some NPCs set up. I shall get everyone to warp to me or antiquarian when ready. Feel free to continue Project Discovery. Can I abort? Because I am a little bit interested in seeing what's with the rewards here. So that was in inventory, redeem items. We'll redeem this as well. Thank you. Quick look at what happens here. Open container. Just goes through a little bit of an animation and we get a skin. All right, which is cool, especially if they're on Tech 3 ships. These could be pretty cool skins and pretty worthwhile if you get them early on. So that's all right. I'm not sure how often you get these. Merlin as well. Open this container. And so you really only get one skin here every time. All right, let's undock so that if needed, we can take a fleet warp. And so far, this does work decently well, I would say. Apparently, yeah, this is something that, of course, is often done as an incentive here. Double XP samples. You can do 10 of those today, get double the XP, which, of course, makes your work more worthwhile. Consensus 30% or something like that. So let's take a look at that. Let's quickly. Okay, everyone please open the agency window from the neocon. Alright, so that's next. So we'll have a lot of extra work to do. But we can try to destroy pirates in asteroid belts, locate and complete combat signature site, collect a million ISKIM bounty, combat signature site. Oh, we have bring the law, in a Tech 3 cruiser, ships belonging to. When you land, lock up some ships and fire away. So we need to get to CCP Sledgehammer. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go. Everyone X and dock and warp to me. Fleet W, warp to CCP Antiquarian. Warp to member. I am not sure what that is, but okay. Let's activate some of this stuff. Get ready and keep Project Discovery maybe open a little bit as well. Ah, no smart bombing here, please. So let's target some stuff. Let's break out maybe the hammerheads or something. Yeah, that's what was happening, of course. Someone is smart bombing all those NPCs. Let's reload this. Please refrain from using smart bombs. That would be nice. Alright, let's see if we can zap something. So that's one. Keep firing at things. Yeah, so they are still smart bombing. Which is quite annoying. Maybe we can try to get like a final hit in or something. But they are taking care of my drones. Let's see. Stop smart bombs, please. So far, yeah, well, my IS counter is going up. At least that does work. Maybe some ships really don't have any options, you know, if you're in the capital or something like that. What are you gonna do? So let's get in on an orbit, maybe at 10. Luckily they do keep coming back. Give us a little bit of time to try and blow some of these guys up. Full misses. Well, at least the bounty counts up, so that does work. No, they're not listening. How many are we? 184. No real lag or tie-dye. Let's take a quick look at performance. Well, we are down to 20 FPS because of this. Well, if you like the fireworks, there you go. We're gonna collect these bounties slowly. See that go up. Oh, pirates eradicated. So sometimes it does work. Let's see if I can still... Yep, 6. I got the last shot on that one. Interesting, interesting. So we are moving a little bit. That's another wave gone. So for feedback we can go to the forums, of course. And are we talking tie-dye? No, we are not. Now look at the difference between the smart bombs going off here, back to 40 FPS. I managed to kill 6 of them. Okay. Let's see if there's another wave coming or something, but you know, at least the counter works. This does look like it's going to help progress on the quests, so seems to be working to me. Man, we are 143 in Fleet W. That's pretty crazy. That's almost everyone. Local, 186. Not a lot for a mass test. I could quickly go to like an asteroid belt, see if there's anything more to kill there. Well, we know we have to go to Antiquarian otherwise, so we'll do that. Let's go take a look. And so that one thing is interesting here is that you know, Fleet W must have had some kills, but yeah, didn't really show up. You only get a counter when you kill something yourself. So, well, I still have 2 battleships here, so I think it could be worth it to take a look at these. Let's do what's my optimal on this one? Alright, 10k around this one. Orbits, current, get a couple geckos out and start firing. Let's see if everything works okay. For, what is it, minor defense here? Let's make sure that they don't warp out. And blop, and 1 out of 5. So there you go. That does confirm that this is working quite normally. You also get 7 out of 25 here, and of course my bounties go up substantially when I'm killing these battleships alone with no one else on the grid. So we still have time, I think, to kill that one. Then we'll go to the XPV gates. Let's return these puppies. Do a reload. Stargate XBV. Warp within 0. And again, the agency. Take a quick look here. 588,000 ISK, 2 out of 5, 8 out of 25. So looks to be working. Off we go. We are with 140, but maybe all the caps and supers are in Fleet X. That would be cool. And here we go. XPV, Fleet W is landing. Very nice view there. That was pretty cool. Back at 60 FPS, and now we just await the order. More faxes. Yeah, somehow Fleet W got a lot of people. This doesn't look that great though. That front is, I know, a bit too long, too bulky as well. There's definitely better looking Proteae out there. The double bridge also, not really a big fan of that in the cruiser. There's even a triple bridge here if you want. So yeah, not the best looking choice here. Let's orbit this at 500 so I don't get bumped off. We are still holding. More dreadnoughts. $150 here, probably 50 on the other side. The jump could be interesting. Anything here? Suggestions and feedback there. Okay, jump and fight. Let's go. Let's take a look at that jump. Man, that's pretty fast and pretty smooth. Now I'm not decloaking first here. Let's take a look at what's happening over here. Golem, Archon. There's a Tengu, another Proteus here. I am not very well tanked though. Let's see if there's anything that's being called out. Tengu at 12. Could go after that guy. Amarak Valeri. Fleet X Sino on me. So there's a bit of fighting that is starting. Any targets being called? Nothing just yet. Which means that we can actually go after that rupture, I think. That could be something. And can I add any smalls on that? I wonder. Yep. Let's do orbit at 7.5 and try to keep a scram on him. I'm counter scrammed right away. So we need to ask for armor. Let's see if anyone is awake. Local, still only at 75. That's kinda weird. Where's the rest? Maybe stuck. Okay, time to overheat as well. Approach. Don't want him to warp out. Oh, I should also activate that, of course. Well, at least the rupture is gone. What is it that got such a long point on me? An Archon right away and a Tengu. Local only up to 80. That's a little weird. Let's counter scram this. He went pretty low, so he probably has like reps on him. But we're gonna try to keep going. Give me armor, guys, just a little bit. Oh man, he was in structure as well, but he gets reps. I get reps as well. All right, no need to overheat anymore. We can keep this fight going a bit more, and maybe I can actually get rid of a CCP Sledgehammer in a Proteus. I'll target you as well. And yeah, we're doing some damage. Should probably look to orbit at 10. He still has me warp disrupted though. Right, so we're still going. His shields are coming back. Oh man, now we've got fighters on me as well. It does look really cool. Performance 60 FPS, 115 local now. Anything? No, that's me gone. That's quite unfortunate. So we're going to orbit this puppy if I can, so that I could jump. There goes the Titan. And let's take a look at the rest of the fight here and performance. That's why we are here, of course, for the mass test. So it looks like Fleet W came in a little bit late, but there comes the Doomsday weapon. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.